Hello everybody, this is Robert Jackson and I'm accompanied by
Claude Jackson.
And we're here to talk about this wonderful, exciting, groundbreaking project we've been working on called
Downtime.
Downtime is a talk show that we've been filming along with GRBC and Edit Box, and we hope you guys like it. It's like music, it's guests, it's just all kinds of shenanigans, and we're going to show you guys our very first episode, which features our previous royalty, Autumn Cooper and Samara Wan, and also singer-songwriter from District 1, Bob Thea. We had just a wonderful time filming this thing, and we hope you guys like it. I mean, we just had a lot of fun, didn't we?
Yeah, and it's going to blow your mind.
You guys are just going to be sitting there, and you wouldn't know what to do. It's just going to be so amazing. So we're going to show you guys our first little episode, because eventually you're going to be able to watch it on GRBC and those channels and stuff. So, you know, everybody at home, you're not going to be missing out. But for all of our friends out there on YouTube, we hope you guys like it. Hit it.
Welcome everybody to the Downtime Show with your host, Robert Jackson.
Hello everyone, I'm Robert and welcome to Downtime. This is the first ever in all of history Native American variety talk show. At least I think we're the first, because there is like 500 tribes out there. But what I do know is that GRBC is the first ever low power television station in Indian country, the whole thing. We tried to get high power, but we had to settle for low power, couldn't even get the medium. But we're not about ratings, although we are trying to beat out last year's Ira H. Hayes Parade. Now, this isn't the kind of show that you can binge watch, unfortunately. There's no fast forward button, you can't pause it, the baby's crying, you can't go get her. If someone needs a ride, tell them you'll be there in 5 minutes, even though you probably won't pick them up for like 3 hours. But this show is for everybody. It's for grandma, grandpa, mom, mom's boyfriend, mom's little brother who's younger than her oldest kid. So you don't have to fight over the remote to watch it, because you know the remote is probably out of batteries anyway. So this show is an effort actually to bring you local content. This program is written, produced, and starring Gila River members. So this is like your show. So you're welcome to give me suggestions, but I'm not an elected official, so I don't have to do what you tell me to do. But like I said, we're having a good time here. We have some wonderful guests. And one more time for the Downtime Band. Come on, let's give it up for these guys. Oh man, these guys are sensational. We want to really thank these guys for coming out. And as you could tell, they're about as excited as I am, right, guys? I've never seen them this ecstatic before. Okay, but it's not just me. There is a co-host, unfortunately. No, he's my brother, and I want to bring him to the stage. He's going to be helping me out. How about it for Claude Jackson? Okay, the co-host is hamming it up a little bit more than the regular host.
That was a long distance there. I tried to plan it out for maybe 10 feet, and I didn't realize we're at about 10 yards.
I don't think you accounted for like the slick surface too.
Oh my gosh.
It was a little bit, I think, too dangerous. One false step and you could have been on the floor.
Yeah, that would have been it. That would have been the end of the show.
So what do you think? This is our first show, Downtime. I'm your host, Robert. You are my co-host, means you are subordinate. You are diminutive to me. I'm your superior. I'm your overlord during the show. Is that okay?
Sure, that's fine. I don't think that's what co-host means, but let's do it this way. You're the one with the desk, but we're here to have a good time.
That's right, I do have the desk. But you're doing a lot of stuff outside of the show, outside of your job. I heard you've been taking a class or something.
Yeah. Look. I'm in my mid-40s, but you know, you're never too young to go back to school. So
too old.
You're never too old or too young? I'm never too. Are you never too old?
Because you said you're in your mid-40s, right? That's
Yes.
not too young.
That's not too young, too old. anyway, I'm taking a class. I'm taking an acting class, and so it's something different.
An acting class. You just woke up one day and said, I'm going to go to Chandler Gilbert and learn about acting.
That's kind of it. I said, you know what? I'm tired of this one-horse town we call Phoenix, and I said, look, I'm going to make it in Hollywood. But I hadn't told my wife yet, so I said, well, I'm just going to go to the community college and take an acting class.
Yeah, let's finish the semester and let's see how it goes first.
Yeah, that's all good.
So you're getting ready to do some acting. Like how do you get prepared? Like what are some of the steps leading up to you giving a performance?
Oh, well, that's exactly what we're learning. We're learning some steps about some practicing and everything.
Like what? Let's see it.
Well, it's like exercises like you gotta because this is the main thing when you're acting is the mouth.
You got to stick your tongue out like a cow.
Well, you got to get ready. You got to be out. So,
okay. So that's, if you guys are into that stuff, you might want to join one of Claudia's acting classes, as it were. But, we got a full show, man. We got our royalty. We also have a musical guest, Mr. Bob Thea. Yeah. But before that, we want to once again thank our Downtime band. And we're going to take a quick break and come back with our Gila River royalty, Miss Gila River Autumn Cooper and Junior Miss Samara Wan. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back to Downtime. We want to welcome our very first guests, two wonderful, talented, and lovely young ladies representing the Gila River Indian community. How about it for Miss Gila River Autumn Cooper and Junior Miss Gila River Samara Wan. Welcome to the show, ladies. So how many talk shows does this make it for you guys? This the first one?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
Okay, how about it? This is the first talk show for both these young ladies. Now, we're going to kind of move really quickly here, but you guys didn't just become royalty by accident. You guys put a lot of hard work into it. And there's also a special message and some goals you guys want to accomplish during your reign. So, Autumn, maybe tell us what it is you're focused on this time, and then Samara, for your term, let us know what you're into.
Okay. Well, for my platform as Miss Gila River, my platform was basically self-love and self-positivity. When I was younger, I struggled a lot accepting who I was and where I came from, and the body that I was in. So I feel like at this age, like getting into high school, junior high, that kids struggle with that a lot, with finding who they are and where they come from, and just accepting like their body.
Where were you when I was in 8th grade? I could have used you. That's fantastic. And Samara, I get you probably have something really interesting too.
Yeah. So for my platform, I wanted to promote health and wellness, and also arts and crafts and basketry, because I noticed that our traditions are like dying, and so is our language, and I wanted to try and bring it back. And in my family, I'm also the 4th generation basket weaver.
Is that right?
So yeah, I've been weaving since I was 4 years old.
I got to give this young lady a hand. She's doing fantastic. It seems like you guys make a terrific team now. So when you guys get together as royalty, is there like a red phone that rings, some type of bat signal? Is it like a Charlie's Angels thing? How do you guys like come together?
Usually our committee is the one to tell us. They give us like a schedule for like throughout every month. So
I thought it was more like a James Bond.
I thought you were just to be like at one point, and all of a sudden the signal comes up, and then you guys jump into the royalty.
Yeah, do you have a royalty car with like a crown on top?
No.
So, but when you guys go places, you have to have chaperones. So what is it like to have someone hovering over you all the time? You ever try to run away from them? Do you play pranks on them?
No, because they're usually just our parents sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't
They're-
get away from parents.
Yeah, they're like our mother figures to us.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we're going to go too much into it, but you guys have to sign contracts. Is that right?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of interested. What's in the contract? Is it like no skydiving, no four-wheeling, like no paintballing? What is it that you guys can't do? And not only that, but can I have a copy of it for my daughter, because she's starting to get at that age. I think I need something to keep her in line.
It's nothing like that. Just a certain way how we're supposed to like present ourselves everywhere
Yeah.
we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And things like that. So.
All right. You didn't need a contract for that. That's just a handshake, right?
Like, don't do that.
Okay, so Autumn, tell us about the crown. Is there a backup crown? Have you ever left the crown somewhere and then you had to go get it back?
No.
You just get one crown.
Yeah, just one crown.
Okay, what about you, Samara? Has that thing ever, like, you left it at,
You fall asleep?
No.
You go to bed with it?
No, no, no,
it looks like it's on there pretty tight. You don't get headaches or nothing?
no.
Oh.
Okay, and have you ever used your crown or sash to, like, get in front of a line or something? Like, you're at the game and, like, oh, man, a long line, and then boom.
Like
And then
over there, like gonna get a burrito out there, and you know, like there's like 4 other people in front of you. Like, you just do this, and then just step in front of them and grab your burrito.
Nothing like, I don't think you guys are really, you're not really taking advantage of this royalty thing. But when we're thinking about Miss Gila River, we think about positive things. We think about wonderful people doing exciting stuff in the community. And I think these young ladies fit the bill. But before we go to break, we've been wanting to do our own pageant, me and my brother, because we've been to a lot and we see you guys having a lot of fun. So maybe you guys can help us out and judge and MC our first ever Mr. Downtime pageant.
Yes.
That sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You heard it, folks. So we're going to go to break real quick. We're going to come back with the first ever Mr. Downtime pageant.
Welcome back to the first annual Mr. Downtime pageant.
The theme of the pageant, honoring our first show by recognizing our heroes and highlighting the importance of strength and due to diligence in producing original Native content.
Contestant number 1 for Mr. Downtime, Claude Jackson Jr.
Hi, I am Claude Jackson Jr. and I am running for Mr. Downtime. Thank you.
Contestant number 2 for Mr. Downtime, Roberto Jackson.
Hello, everybody. I'm the front runner in today's pageant. You could say I'm the contender. My name is Roberto A. Jackson, and I better win this thing or I'm going to be very mad. Thank you.
Now on to the talent portion. Each contestant will perform something resembling any type of talent or ability to do anything interesting. Contestant number 1. Contestant number 2.
My talent was handed down to me from my father, my grandfather, my great-great-grandfather, and then his mom taught him, and she first saw it, I think, from the neighbor. So what we're going to be doing is a trick of physics and science. So here we go. This thing is going to fall flat like that. You've never seen anything like this before. You can call it magic. You can call it an illusion. Here we go. I want all cameras on me. And this thing is closed pretty tight, too. So here we go. Okay. Thank you.
Now for the Q&A, each contestant will be judged based on their ability to understand a question directed at them and the use of words to form a coherent response. Contestant number 1, spell Gila.
Did you say Gila?
Yes.
Gila. H-I-L-A. Gila.
Contestant number 2. Spell Gila.
Hilla? Like Hilya? Okay, I think I know what it is. Okay. J-E-Y, Hilya. L-I-A with the squiggly on top of the A. Thank you.
While the judges are recording their scores, we'd like to thank the contestants and their families and everybody watching at your home or someone else's home. And the results for the new Mr. Downtime pageant. Contestant number 1, Claude Jackson.
Come on! Give me. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching our first pageant. We're going to come right back with the musical guest, Mr. Bob Thea. Take it away, boys. And welcome back to Downtime. We'd like to introduce a very talented young man, our first musical guest of the show's history. How about it? All the way from District 1, Blackwater, singer, songwriter, Bob Thea.
Yeah.
She loves the ocean. She loves the clear blue sky. She loves the midnight. She She loves the starry light. She loves the songs I sing. She loves the melodies. She loves the words. She loves the tunes. She loves me. She loves just us alone, with no one else here. She loves to dance real slow, holding me near. She loves when we go out, or just stay home and eat. She loves the days, she loves the nights, she loves me. She takes my hand and I feel her heart beating. She holds me in her arms, I hear her breathing. Nothing I've ever known has had so much meaning. She's all the world, one special girl. She loves me. Takes my hand and I feel her heart beating. She holds me in her arms, I hear her breathing. Nothing I've ever known has had so much meaning. She's all the world, one special girl. She loves me. She's all the world, one special girl. She loves me. I love you, baby.
Bob Thea, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful rendition of a beautiful song. How about you come over here, Bob? Let's have a little chat.
Sure.
We've known Bob for quite a while. Obviously, he's talented. He's just a really nice guy. Songwriter, singer. I mean, he's just pretty much the total package. Come on over, Bob.
Bob?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm good.
All right.
Good to see
all
you.
right.
Good to see you. Bob, so
Yes, sir.
original song,
Yep.
fantastic lyrics.
Oh,
So
thanks.
what was the inspiration of that song? How did you write that beautiful tune?
Well, I just got married last November to my wife, Kat.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thanks. And I was thinking about her. I wanted to write her a song, and she had been waiting. You know, I told her I would write her a song, and I was waiting and waiting, and so finally, as a matter of fact, I was thinking about Ed Sheeran. You know, Ed Sheeran, the singer-songwriter, and I thought, well, I'd kind of like to write a song that sort of had that same type of feeling, but would be more personal.
Yes.
So Kat is originally from British Columbia, which is, she lived on Vancouver Island, and which is surrounded by an ocean. So the first line, she loves the ocean.
So she loves the ocean, she loves the sky, she loves midnight, she loves starry light, she likes your songs.
Yeah.
I mean, she pretty much likes everything about you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know why, but she does.
So this song is about her. Do you have any other songs about like the rest of the family? Do you have a song for mom, for dad, the daughter?
I do have a song for my mother.
A song for the dog, the cat too?
Well, not the cat, you know, because I could use some different types of words to describe a cat.
So has she done anything, has she written any songs about you? Has she done anything like to dedicate, her love for you?
Just when she cooks.
Okay.
Yeah. She cooks Hungarian food, which is great. She was originally born in Hungary, and immigrated first to Ireland and then to Canada.
Is this one of those online type of dating?
Did you order her?
I order her every day, but she doesn't listen. But no, it wasn't. We met here. We met in Eloy, actually, at a place called the Tumbleweed Inn.
Oh.
We met there, and she said I opened my mouth, and that was it.
Now it all makes sense. So
In a bar.
sounds like that whatever happened that night, there's a lot of magic. So you're performing a lot of music. Like, what have you been up to with your gigs and your shows?
Well, I'm doing a lot of solo stuff around, and I'm so glad it's more local because I've done stuff around the valley. And there's been times that I've been in Tennessee and in New Mexico and Texas, but I'm glad to be home and glad to be working in Florence and Eloy and Casa Grande, a little bit in Coolidge, Apache Junction. I've played out at Maricopa, different places, and a lot of solo stuff just with the guitar, just like you heard.
Yeah.
But I'm also playing with a band called the Highway Outlaws Band,
Okay.
mostly country stuff, and we played Apache Gold Casino and the casinos here on Gila River and different places.
So why don't you let the audience know where they can find out about you? I'm guessing you have a Facebook page, website.
Yeah, the best place to find me is on Facebook, Bob Thea, my band page. It's also my personal page if you want to ask to be my friend. And also the band is the Highway Outlaws Band. You can look them up. Both my band page and the Highway Outlaws page has a schedule of where we're going to be. Come on out, support local live music, and that'd be a great thing.
He also works for tips, folks, so make sure you bring plenty of ones. Do you take any change, quarters?
That's interesting because a lot of musicians, if they hear change in the jar, they're like, really? But I don't mind change. When I was up in Canada, I did some stuff at a coffee shop, and I heard change drop in my tip jar, and I was like, really, man? Quarters, dimes, nickels. But when I went back to look afterward to count it, I didn't realize they had these coins called loonies and toonies. And a loonie is $1 and a toonie is $2.
Oh.
So I had a whole bunch of those in my tip jar. I thought, oh, okay, well, that's actual money.
Well, I'll give you 2 loonies and 1 toonie.
Well, I think I got 2 loonies right
Well,
here.
I'll drop a toonie in there, but I may have to pull out a loony.
Yeah,
for
right.
for
Yeah, can you
change.
spot me a loony?
Yeah.
But so you're talking about Canada and stuff, but you're a proud American.
Yeah.
And one thing that you're known for is performing one of my favorite songs, the Star Spangled Banner. Isn't that right?
yeah,
So you've done baseball
Yeah.
games,
Yeah.
t-ball games, basketball games, wrestling matches.
Not wrestling matches. I used to dance exotically with the Chunkendales, so I've done it for them, but not really.
Okay,
not
so
really.
no Star Spangled Banner with the Chunkendales.
No,
But
no.
one thing that always kind of, I don't want to say is like a pet peeve, but you only sing the first verse
Yeah.
of the national anthem. And Francis Scott Key, he went through the trouble to write 4 beautiful,
Right.
profound verses
Right.
to commemorate, our freedom, our liberty.
Yeah.
So let's have you sing the national anthem, but let's forego that boring first
The
verse.
first
So
verse.
we all know that one.
We all
Yeah,
know that
everybody
one.
knows that one. Yeah.
So we prepared a little
Oh.
sheet of lyrics, and we're gonna kind of honor our country, honor Bob. He's got a beautiful voice, so he's gonna pick one of these verses. And
Okay.
he's gonna let us know what we're missing, because all we do is hear the first verse every time, right?
Yeah. And this always the first verse is just asking some guy named Jose if he can see.
Yeah.
That's I don't know what that's
There's
all
no
about.
Jose in the.
No, not this. There's no Jose here.
Okay, but there's a wantonly swore and battles confusion. So this is good
Yeah.
imagery.
Oh, yeah, let's check it
Oh,
out.
well, I think we should probably stand, right?
Oh, definitely.
Always,
anthem.
always.
Yeah,
Are you
let's
kidding
throw
me?
it up.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, second verse. It's not the same as the first. Okay, give me a B flat. Never mind. That's okay. On the shore, the second verse. On the shore, dimly seen through the mist of the deep, where the foe's haughty host in dread silence reposes. What is that which the breeze o'er the towering steep, as it fitfully blows, half conceals, half discloses. Now it catches the gleam of the morning's first beam, in full glory reflected, now shines in the stream. 'Tis the star-spangled banner, oh, long may it wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
USA.
Yeah, USA.
All right.
Hey,
Oh, man.
Thanks for those words.
Bob,
yeah,
you're
Wow, you should just, next time they ask you to sing the national anthem, just break out the second verse.
I was actually going to I was thinking about doing the national anthem in Pima next time at the Diamondbacks. You know,
I've heard that too, but
yeah.
now that we know that you can do it, there's really no reason not to. So I think that's one of the hallmarks of a great singer. He can interpret someone else's material and make it his own. Because when I was listening to Glory Reflected, half discloses, half conceals, I mean, that's good stuff. So
Yeah.
we want to thank Bob for coming out. Make sure you check out his Facebook page. He's got a band page. He's playing all over the big towns. I'm talking Coolidge. I'm talking Casa Grande. I'm talking Florence.
Eloy.
Eloy.
I'm trying to get into Valley Farms and Kenilworth. You know.
Well, I mean, come on, let's slow it down, guy. Come on.
Yeah, right, you know.
So he's definitely on his way up. So we want to thank Bob. We want to thank all of our guests for watching our first show. And we're going to take it away with the Downtime Band. Thank you guys very much.